New item descriptions. New item descriptions. Very early for this, but one of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. That's a really poorly worded sentence. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. The old hunters, who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt, rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side, and they are certain to give a listen, for the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. I will tell you one thing that will save a person. Some people say you need to kill a certain NPC to get a certain item, but you don't need to do that. There's another way, so don't go. That was the... So what I was about to say was that I did go on the Bloodborne subreddit, so I have read a few things. So I'm assuming you're referring to the NPC at the Forbidden Woods, right? And that, you know, you kill him to get his helmet or whatever. But I wouldn't kill him anyway, to be perfectly honest. So, but I appreciate you giving me the heads up about that. But this is... Okay, so I can't do a side-by-side comparison here. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to kill him, but I very much appreciate the heads up. Can you tell how excited I am? New item descriptions. So are we looking at a small resonant bell? It's really hard to tell without being able to do a side by side. And look at the line breaks on this thing. It's a mess. How does that get by anyone? Like, how? Because it looks like they do them manually, and I don't understand how there's a person who would look at this and go, oh, it's okay, yeah, it's fine. We don't need to be consistent in terms of, yeah. Alright, let's go to the Forbidden Woods. That, what? 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 Oh, I don't know what I would do if I had Fallout 4 to play as well. That is weird. That is so weird. Azura, this is the guy that was added. Those do look like Victorian Gothic-esque police uniforms. Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking, Trailer Park. Yeah, that it looked very Civil War-esque, but I couldn't think of... Gawain43, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome to the Rant King Covenant. Alright, before I ramble, I'll let this guy ramble, because I want to hear this.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear.
This is true.
I am Valtr, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Yes, to those of you acting, the patch is active. So this is all stuff that is available to everyone, this new covenant. The patch was released this morning, last night technically, or the other way around. And so, yeah, once you have it downloaded, I didn't hear the voice and that's why I wanted to put it on headphones, because if I turned it up, you guys would be able to hear it through the mic. So someone else will have to be his. But from what I heard, like the faint little glimmer that I heard, it does sound like the League of Extraordinary. Yeah, that's it, Azura, and that's very well put. But yeah, it does kind of sound like Vengrel from what I can hear.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
Impurity?
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
This guy is a psychopath. Seriously. Yeah, it does sound a lot like Vengarl. This guy is like Alfred, but worse. A Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the forbidden beast eater, came to symbolize impurity and the oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth and are the root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. Yeah, he's psychotic. Yeah, his bucket's on too tight. No, I'm not. I already, like, when I first started playing, I thought Alfred was the jolly cooperation guy. But, what's up, Ren Bear? We're just looking at some of the new stuff that was added with the patch. So, Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters in other worlds and hunt discovered inside the forbidden beast eater. So if I'm reading that correctly, are we going to be like fighting one of the bosses like inside of a beast? That is crazy. That is really crazy.
No, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. It is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. Always.
Okay, so the vermin he's speaking of. I did read, one of the things I read last night was that the Covenant rewards are insects of some sort. So I assume, on the one hand, that that's the vermin to which he's referring. But it also sounds like, the way he was saying that the vermin inside of humans, it's like the root of all that is bad with the world. So, hello Mr. Talios. You're not late. We just got started. But what he's saying is, it sounds a lot like he's speaking a lot about the parasites that we find throughout the game, which we've discussed previously about how or whether there might be some significance to the parasites as not necessarily the source of the scourge, but this is right by the Forbidden Woods lamp. So, Forbidden Woods, and inside the shortcut thing.
The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate and...
Okay, appropriate but accidental gesture there. And so, his placement is not a mistake then. His placement can't be a mistake, because where else in the game are parasites most prominent? Although I guess the Nightmare of Mensis probably. But still, I discussed the snakes in relation to the parasites. So I don't know. We're going to have to talk about this guy, like we have to talk about this guy in the next Let's Talk Lore episode, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet. Yes, he is from the new patch. Damn, I need to look some words up. Okay, so he's got nothing else to say for us. So Aaron was saying that we need to equip the rune. I heard from someone that he uses the pizza cutter weapon in combat. Okay. We might have to switch builds and aggro him just to see what happens. That was pretty cool. I am as well hoping for Casey dialogue. Okay, let's see what we have equipped here. Ooh, and also we can try the Augur of Abretus, which I'm led to understand can now not only does more damage, but can also No, Demon Parachute, I think 150 in New Game Plus is not so bad. Yeah, that's why I was so taken aback by that. I wonder if that was someone who aggroed him.
I am like.
Okay, so we're gonna skip it because we already listened to his dialogue. So.
Yes, come in. Not your.
Oh yeah, the snake one, right? Okay, so we're gonna hit him.
Well, how quaint. You scoff at the League? Then you are yourself a beast. A defiled mess of rotten flesh. When you are dead, your rank blood will curdle with vermin.
So that's the pizza cutter, eh?
Vermin writhe and squirm. You vile lout.
Well, so that's quite the charge attack there. Two thumbs up from Soft. That pizza cutter. There's really no better way of putting it. Wow, he wrecked me. Yeah, this build really is not very good. Yeah, from please nerf. Let's see if the Rosmarinus does any more damage. No, it still sucks. God, it's terrible fighting in here too with the roof the way it is. Oh, it worked as a parry there. That was cool. That was very cool. I'm dead. Can't see anything.
Vermin writhe and squirm.
Yeah. Yep.
Vile lout.
I forgot how bad this build is. And especially in that open space. So yeah, so I'm gonna lure him outside. He certainly does fight like one. That pizza cutter, I don't know how good that'll be in PvP, but it's certainly interesting. Almost. You almost had him at hello. Hi, friend. Do I have any... Ah, I was hoping I had a Shaman Bone Blade. And we're gonna break the cosplay. I'm gonna use a pistol. That attack reminds me of Jura's charge attack with the... It takes so long to actually get ready. Carlos, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome to the Rant King Covenant. Much appreciated. It's a good thing he doesn't follow up on his interrupts. Though he is very good about staying right on you. Jesus. Hello, Polydor74 and Radioactive Shock. Yes, I will try doing some unlocked play because this is embarrassing. Most viewers I've had in a while, and I'm getting my ass kicked by an NPC. Crow. Yeah, maybe I'll clear out the crows first. I'm concerned about using gravity. Possibility that might... Although I guess if we quit and reload, we'll probably get his drops. I want the item description. Oops. I thought there was another guy over there. Yeah, it doesn't help. Oh, I'm actually doing 418. Ludwig's Holy Blade at +9. And what level are we? 74. But yeah, this build was constructed solely to create that trolling video, so I've spent virtually no time. I'm recommended by PlayStation, very cool. Well, hello Akira Stu. And thank you for letting me know, that's interesting. Oh, I should have angled it a little bit more to the right, he would have been gone. No! There we go. Rip. No, so close. Yeah. Edgar, you. But what if he says something upon... It sounds like we still got the dialogue there. That it was just the scream, although it could be wrong about that. I'm not very well equipped to deal with it right now with this particular build. So we're going to switch to the other build, and we're going to do some co-op. Praise it. So that we can get access to his new dialogue. Trying to interrupt and visceral him in co-op. Is that one? Oh, I meant to transform my weapon and not heal there. We did it! Insect acquired. Vermin. It does look like a parasite, kinda. Never mind, I know, right? But good, glad to see the stream going. But of course, the Rant King Covenant's Witch has no other entrance. Entrance choice. I'm assuming you meant. Fair enough. That's I'm very pleased that we were actually able to get that. Alright, item description. Another new item description. So to anyone who's just joining us, I guess I'll read all of the things that we got. So first and foremost, hello, Sir Michio. First and foremost, we got this in the Hunter's Dream. So, want to update your game. You'll see an item at the top of the stairs near where the doll usually hangs out. And this says, one of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters who have long passed from the dream but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt rely upon messengers to relay their thoughts. Ring the bell at their side and they are certain to give a listen, for the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. And yes, okay, remember the beginning, episode 2, for anyone who has watched Bloodborne Let's Talk Lore. In episode 2, I spent a lot of time trying to tease out, to figure out why both Alfred and Gascoigne have resonant bells, and how in fact they're using it if they are no longer tied to the dream. This thing would seem to answer that question, that they can use it, and that so I wonder now, did they change Gascoigne and Alfred to have these bells instead of the resonant bells? Because if so, then that would pretty much confirm that they were at some point Pale-Blood Hunters. Well, hello, Sky994. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. And Dahlia, nice kill, by the way. Aegon, thank you. I'm going to need to get one of them bells. You should. Because, yeah, and then there's also... So, I'll fire back to the Hunter's Dream. Ooh, that looks like a silver beast. A centipede-like creature discovered on successful hunts by League hunters. But again, it looks also like a parasite. Vermin found within filth are only seen by League confederates who are the root of man's impurity, and are the root of man's impurity. The League has assumed the task of finding and crushing all vermin. Perhaps there is some mercy in the madness. Those who wish to see vermin can, and those who choose to are provided with boundless purpose. Very interesting. And then there was something else we got, I thought. Aegon, have you seen how to reach the Hunter's Nightmare? No, I have not, Strifle Cross. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Are you asking me because you don't know, or are you asking because you know the answer? If you know the answer, I would be very happy to hear, because I want to figure out where exactly I need to have this build positioned for the DLC so that I can get started right away when it actually releases. So if you're aware of that, when the DLC proper comes out, I probably will institute like a no spoiler policy. The PS blog with the patch. Oh, cool. Uden Chapel. Oh, cool. And Blood Moon phase doesn't matter. After, oh, okay, cool. All right. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. So was this plow thing here before? Or did he set that up? Because I don't believe that that was there before. So I guess that's a hint as to his pizza cutter. And this looks almost like another pizza cutter on the ground here. Have Dark Souls 1, Artorias to the Abyss, arbitrary requirements, I figured. You get yourself grabbed by the amygdala after... Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, so this is the new NPC for anyone who's just joining us.
Ah, how goes your hunt? Do not forget the League's mission. To cooperate
okay,
with confederates,
Dahlia.
find vermin, and stamp them out.
In Ontario, that's actually illegal to even hold the phone in your hand while driving. So that's interesting that you're pretty much like right across the border, if I remember correctly. So let's go back to Buckethead. Yeah, so I should crush that vermin. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this first, actually.
Very good. You've crushed some vermin. I'm the master of the League, I can see it in your eyes. I'm pleased. This makes you a true fellow of the League. A confederate. Now, take this stuff. A symbol of our oath, of our blood-drenched fate. You'll be welcomed as a true Confederate. Go forth with renewed vigor. In short time, you will see how the mission takes hold of one's spirits.
Very cool.
You'll be welcomed as a true Confederate. In short time.
He does seem a little bit crazy. But yeah, it is, someone mentioned earlier that he sounds a lot like Vengarl. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's equip that. Oh, and it actually, you can actually hold it. That seems a little bit like, a little bit totalitarian. That's interesting, but weird. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. That's weird, but also cool. At medium distance, so we probably can't replicate that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I created a thumbnail for the DLC stuff, but I'm gonna have to replace it with this, I think. Use a bold hunter's mark. Okay. No, the spoiling pre-DLC stuff is fine. It's the DLC I don't want to be spoiled by. Like once the DLC comes out, I'll add a little bit of text to the bottom of the screen that basically just says, yeah, no spoilers, please. But hi, friend or not friend? This guy is Strife Cross. Yes, that is the plan. Okay, so he's just got Hunter's Axe, Blunderbuss. His thing is stained with blood. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay. How do we want to handle this? Let's see. Really? What? Shaman Bone Blades don't work on him? Get wrecked. So you kill him and then you summon him, so he's kind of like Man-Eater Mildred in that sense then. Wait, we killed that other guy. We killed the new NPC, and I meant to quit and reload so that we can see what his drops were. And I just loaded up my other build. Don't kill him before you... Oh, shit. Whoops. Well, I fucked up. Okay, first... Oh, so this is the... Prove now what? Okay, the League staff is the sign of a Confederate. A directory within the hilt lists the names of all fellow Confederates. That's really cool. That would certainly create some logistical problems, I imagine, though. So anytime they add a new member, they would have to have everyone come in with their friggin' staves. And yeah, they would have to add, and removing people would be even more problematic too, because then you have to like cross it out. I don't even think they had whiteout back then. Just use it as if you can. I hear it's a BT spell. I only have 7 blood tinge, so yeah, the stamp would be enormous. There shall be no sympathy for those engaged in the bloody mission of the League. For those, or for... No matter that an oath must be taken to uphold the illusion. Some really terrible grammar. Sure, go ahead, Waldorf. The whistle has an S scaling and blood. Wow, so blood tinge builds might actually be. Well, I guess they were kind of viable before, but I assume that that's a hunter's tool, right? Yeah. Its requirement 18 blood tinge, so that's not too bad. Whistle of the Madaras Twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods. The twins grew up alongside a poisonous snake and developed a silent, inhuman kinship. The poisonous snake grew uncontrollably, raised on a healthy diet of beast entrails. Even after their deaths, it is said to respond to the call of the twins' whistle from within the nightmare. Wow, okay. So there is so much lore here that needs to be figured out. But this thing here would seem to probably actually allow us to figure out what the heck the snakes are all about, because that's something that we've been struggling to figure out. It's the snakes, but that's cool. That's very, very cool. Was that it? Okay, I wanted to look at this. Okay, Akira Stu, I can't blame you for that. Wizard 13 Man, or Wizard B Man, welcome to the stream first and foremost. And second, yeah, Kratos, I'm going to do that afterwards. And second, Wizard B Man, the patch came out yesterday in advance of the DLC. So there is a new NPC in the shortcut building next to the lamp at the Forbidden Woods. So something else no, I didn't want to show myself. That apparently one of the devs are on here. And we'll be able to see some more DLC gear. Yeah, I hope that there's a new Covenant. I imagine that we probably would have heard about it for now. That'd be really cool, though. If, like, when you actually get into the DLC, there will be a new Covenant. And Death Eaters or otherwise. Probably the new iteration of the sword. Failed to acquire directory info. So maybe they pulled it. Because I saw this on the Bloodborne subreddit. Yep. So they've got the new... That looks like a new sword. Oh no, that's the Kirkhammer. Never mind, that's the Kirkhammer. I can summon you if you want to see the new Hunter's tool. We might have to do that. Really hope there's a Gank Spank Covenant. Look at those blood gems. Madara's name meaning Hungarian occupational name for a fowler from Madar bird. Interesting. I don't have any of the new gear just yet. I have a couple of items, but we killed them on one of our other builds, so we'll be able to quit and reload and get that gear. It's just too bad it takes so damn long. So someone was saying that you can summon that enemy, but are we sure that the person you can summon isn't the brother or the twin? Because it was mentioned that that person has a twin, right? So they could very well be that the person who you kill and the person you summon are two different people. Yeah, and then I forgot to reload Edgar. I actually went back to my other builds, so we should be able to load it up and have his bucket right here. So let's see. There's the whistle. There's the whistle. I didn't expect him to be there right away. Yeah, well, it'd be nice if they added, yeah, like, cause filthy spawn camper, exactly. Yes you are, Wizard B-Man. As far as I can tell anyway. Okay, let's... Okay, this is Edgar, but let's see how he looks with the bucket on his head. I think that's fitting of Edgar, and the fact that we're not using the Rosmarinus might as well bucket bro it up. Alright. Hello, Zalkerd. How are you, friend? I hope you're having a great day. Praise the bug. And the Augur of Abretus now actually allows you to parry and does more damage. Yeah, Trailer Park on the same wavelength today. So that's kind of like an AoE then, eh? I have 18 arcane, so I have enough. I have enough for the whistle. So there's that. Yeah, keep using your. Oh, did he just hurt himself with that? Oh, it does self-damage. That's right. That's right. The DLC is available in the store, but this is not the DLC. This is just the. This is just the stuff that comes with the patch, so I believe this is actually available to everyone. Oh, yes! Oh yeah, it skills on Blood Tinge, not Arcane. Sorry, I get the two mixed up. That was embarrassing. That was very, very embarrassing. As soon as I got all confident. that's the soul's way. Wow, and now I'm almost out of blood vials. I fucked up. Fucking crows. Edgar's not sure what he is anymore. Scholar, he's a... I don't think Edgar is actually a scholar. I think he's wearing... That's his cover. Oh shit! No! Did he heal? He fucking healed. You prick. Thank you. That was kind of sad. Okay, so we got the Madaras Whistle. We might even have, although no, not on this build. Yeah, I know, it is kind of nice. Evelyn and Chikaj playthrough was pretty hard, especially the late dungeons. Because, yeah, this build stopped right at the spot where I made that video. Alright, cool. So we've already done that. Although it's a shame that... But I don't think we read the description. An iron helm resembling an upside-down bucket. A single hole allows one to peek out with a single eye, which is probably all that its original owner ever had. That's kind of weird. But I like that. And it's got like rusty nails in the side and stuff. What's the last update about? Well, hello, Black Bear. It adds a new Covenant leader, as well as several new items, in addition to loading the game up with all the files that are needed for the DLC.